changing the Jeep battery. It's a simple job. I recommend men and women have a crack. There's really not a lot in it. Lisa, remove for battery access. So this car's got a little cover in the way, so you just undo these clips to access your battery. There's my old dirty battery down there. All you do is undo the two terminals, the battery terminals here. All right, got my 10mm socket. Put this on Lucy. Undo the negative one first, which is the black. See the black cable down the back? That's the negative. Always do the negative, and then you go on to the positive. The red's the positive, and it also says here on the battery clamp, the positive. And then I just like to make sure that I put the battery in the same orientation, so the positive's on the left side and the negative is on the right side, so that's good to go. Take off our caps. These should lift up like that. Put that to the side. Put this one to the side. Remove your old battery. Am I missing a screw or something? Because... ooh, okay. There's a trick here, or a problem or something. Oh, it's clamped on down here. See see that bolt there? That is holding the battery down, so that has to come off. Let's get that off real quick.
Well, do you need a
different size socket?
Okay, yep.
Probably a 13mm socket with an extension bar.
Yep.
To get in where I need to get in. And now, if I get this in here, like this, and then, oh no, it's bigger than 13. I'm going to have to go get another tool. No, that's it. I just don't know if I can ratchet it in this tight spot. Let's see if we can. I only need to back it off, but let's see if I can get it. No, I'll go get a longer extension bar to make my life easier. Yeah, I just went and got a longer extension because I didn't have the room, so I joined my 2 1/4" extensions together. Now I'll be able to get onto that bolt and have some airspace to work in. See how that made that longer for me? Now I can get my clamp off.
Are you using any strength on this, or is that tool doing most of the work?
No, there's a bit of torque. It's pretty tight, and you can hear like the rust and dirt and stuff. So that was tighter than I would have liked, yeah.
So do you have to put a lot of pressure on it?
A lot of what? Yeah, a bit of force on it, yeah. But here we go. That clamp has now been moved out of the way. Nearly. There we go. That's the old battery out. Let's put the new battery in like this, and I'll just show you that bolt I just had to remove. There was a clamp which clamps onto here and holds the battery. So that's what I had to mess around to remove. Now I'll put the battery back into its cavity. Keeping my cables out the way. So I'm going to need them. Definitely going to need them. And I've got to make sure my clamp is engaged, which it is. Give that a bit of tidy. Give this some tidy up. So that clamps in place, and I'll give another final torque up. And these clamps are so that in accidents the batteries don't rattle around under the engine bay starting fires. So don't think about taking a shortcut and leaving the clamp off, they're pretty important. So now I can't get that battery out again, so that's been clamped in place. Just give that a little bit more. Careful not to strip any. Yeah, I'm not going to go any more than that now. So the battery's been clamped back in place. That's not going anywhere. Go back to our 10mm. A little 10mm. I no longer need the extension, so I'll get rid of that. Back to what we started with. Actually, I didn't even have the extension, did I? Don't need the extension at all. Push one terminal clamp back on.
The black one? The left one?
The neutral, yeah. Good point, always put the neutral on first. And you don't want to torque that any more than that. Then you go to your active. Give your active a tighten up. And normally these terminals have a lot of corrosion and stuff. You normally get some boiling water and you wash the corrosion off so you get a better contact. But these are actually quite clean. So I don't need to clean up the clamps. I'm going to have a good connection between the positive and the negative terminals. Alright, and now I give that not much more than that. Alright, so there's my positive. There's my negative. And she's clamped in, going nowhere. Put my cover back on. First job of the day, changing wifey's car battery, because it's been winter and it's been cold and it's been going flat. So now we're back in the business, back in the game.